What is up, guys? The Real Gamer Logan here. And today, I am back again with some more Hogwarts Legacies. Guys, it has been... Yesterday was awesome. It was a great day. 7 hours on this game. Unfortunately, I have work today, and about an hour and a half I have to get off. So, we're going to make do what we got, time-wise. Additional content. Let's just finish setting up this stream here, and then we're going to get going. I don't know why it says I was only in for 5 hours and we streamed for 7 hours yesterday. See if the thumbnail wants to work today. And it's not, so we're just gonna get going. All right. Let me just go ahead. Just in case he hops on. I don't think he's awake yet, if I'm being completely honest. But, this is what we're doing.
Revelio.
Alright, let's do this. Miss Helen Thistlewood. So last time we covered a lot. We figured out a couple of puzzles.
Do you have a moment?
Oh god, what side quest do you have, bud?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was hoping you might want to redeem yourself for not having brought me that Frupa Feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Of course. You never know when you might need a quick means of escape from the castle.
Brilliant, thank you. But you should know that it's not exactly quick. It's the secret bit that's helpful. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dried billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out is through the secret entrance.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one to taste my newest brew if you can be of help. Perhaps I can convince.
I don't know if we're gonna do that, guys. This is the good. This is the
Get
good
my
student
aunt to
playthrough.
loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction.
That's not what we're going to do. We need to go to the map. Go to the quests. Pioneer of Love.
A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find.
That is one long way to run.
My parents were thrilled with it.
All right. Making our way. All right. So previously, we met Ranrock, Rookwood. I forget the other guy's name. But he wasn't a good guy either, so, we got to Hogwarts, took the first few classes, learned a few spells, and, now we're going to go talk to a retired Auror to see about some pieces to this missing book that I found in the underground of the restricted library. Oh. Well, we're finally out of the castle. Still 1,000, bro. This is such a long run. I need a broom. There were some enemies I could have took out back there, but we have such a long road ahead of us, ladies and gentlemen. 800 away.
Abandoned long ago, no doubt.
This is a lot of running. When do we unlock a broom? Does anybody know? That'd be awesome if y'all could let me know in the comments. We gotta be getting close. We're in Hogsmeade now.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Alright, let's see where... Let's go here. There's a broom right there. And of course it's locked.
No need for sleeping draft for me.
That's really sucky. But I get it. We have to learn how to fly before we can buy stuff to fly. So we're probably not going to see a Nimbus 2000 or whatever it was. I forget the number. Might have been the Nimbus 9000. But this is like 100 years before Harry Potter, so... I really thought this took place a lot before that.
Bring me 1,000 humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
The guy thinks he's all that. We'll kill him later. There's bad guys all over here.
You should know better than that by now. We've all told you before, and look what happens when you don't listen.
I like that there's like little enemy camps throughout the passageways. That's really cool.
This must be the place Minister Diggory mentioned. Helen lives around.
Here you are. I'm pleased to see you took my advice.
The Whistle and the Badge. Helen Thistlewood. Reflections of a Former Auror. Retirement isn't what I expected. I enjoy the leisure time, of course, but I do miss the excitement of hunting magical fugitives. I know you're not supposed to admit that you actually enjoy the turmoil associated with the job, but how can you feel anything other than exhilaration when chasing a Ukrainian iron belly through a Muggle city and then obliterating all the Muggles who saw you? Or foiling a dark wizard's plot to take over the ministry with an army of Chinese chomping cabbages, only using a single basket of bouncing bulbs. When the ministry finally makes all of my old cases public, my neighbors will never look at me the same way again. Old Medea Thistlewood. Down the lane is one who put the nasty brute so-and-so in Azkaban. For now, I can merely insinuate, lest I divulge something confidential. I would hate to force my former colleagues into locking me away in Azkaban. Not an appealing thought. Well, I suppose I should check on my garden. The bluebells have been struggling this season. So she obliviated Muggles like there was no tomorrow, apparently.
Madam Thistlewood, I met your great uncle in his portrait in my common room. He sent me to speak to you.
I'm pleased you came. Uncle Eldridge believes the book you found and its missing pages may be relevant to an unsolved case from my time as an Auror.
Very well. I'm listening.
Decades ago, a student named Richard Jackdaw disappeared after going to meet a girl named Anne. They never found his body. When his headless ghost appeared briefly in Hogsmeade, wholly unaware of how he died, Anne was convicted of his murder and sent to Azkaban. It was in large part due to the testimony of a girl called Apollonia Black. Jealous of Anne, I think.
That sounds terrible, but I'm not sure how I can help.
Anne's alibi was somewhat labyrinthine. She said Jackdaw promised her adventure following a map he found on some pages he'd stolen from Peeves.
And you think Peeves ripped those pages from the book I found in the restricted section?
If my great-uncle is to be believed, yes. At least that's what the portraits at Hogwarts suspect. Anne insisted that Jackdaw had asked her to follow the map with him, but only after she solved a series of puzzles he'd prepared. Odd way to woo a girl. She said she never even solved the first puzzle, so they didn't meet. Jackdaw's ghost vanished almost as soon as he appeared. Without Jackdaw's puzzle, pages, or remains, Anne was sent to Azkaban based solely on Apollonia's spurious testimony.
I don't understand. What can I do to help?
I believe Anne may have solved the first puzzle by now, but after spending time in Azkaban, she's a shadow of her former self. She won't speak to anyone she doesn't trust, and she trusts no one. If you, a student with a connection to the pages, like Jackdaw had, spoke to Anne, she might reveal new information.
What a horrible story. If you think I can help, I'll come with you.
This is wonderful news. You are to be commended for your kindness and bravery. Fortunately, being a retired Auror has its benefits. We can apparate right to her. I've escorted ministers, professors, and many others to that blasted place. Never a student, I'll admit, but I will keep you safe.
You said Jackdaw's ghost appeared briefly, then vanished. Where do you think he went?
I have no
Is that Sir Headless Nicholas?
Evidently, he was always a bit restless, going on and on about adventure. If I had to guess, he tired of Scotland and is somewhere on the other side of the globe by now.
I'd like to know more about Anne.
That poor soul. Never was the brightest girl, and that lack of wit proved to be her undoing.
I half suspect Jackdaw and Apollonia were merely toying with her. Who could have known he'd end up dead?
She's not held up well in Azkaban. In some ways, she blames me for not proving her innocence. I'd like to clear her name if we can.
Can you tell me more about Apollonia Black?
Wretched, vindictive girl, that one. Apollonia claimed that Anne threatened to kill the boy after he broke her heart. The Black family's power over certain people in the Ministry, along with the fact that Anne is Muggle-born, sealed her fate.
Very well. Let's go.
Steady yourself. We'll apparate together. Don't worry, I've never splinched anyone.
Do take care now, and tread lightly in that horrible place.
Well, thank you for finally
We'll be
talking.
there in but a moment.
The mentors.
Expecto Patronum!
A rabbit.
That ought to keep them at bay for now. Though, be aware, you may feel a wave of despair. It will pass.
Thank you for the warning.
This really is a dismal place, but we'll be out of here soon enough. Now follow me. Mind your step.
I never thought I'd see the inside of Azkaban.
So the next spell I'm gonna learn is probably
Nasty
gonna be Expectus
Dementors.
Patronum.
Not even I could convince
Or
the ministry
Expecto
to send them
Patronum, I
off.
mean.
There's no need for such monsters.
Okay.
Crucio and the lot of you!
Damn.
Don't scare me, young cur. They teach you so little of what you should know of.
That witch you're with has a dark cloud over her. I can feel it.
What is that I hear? Perhaps death, in all its mercy, approaches.
No one at school's going to believe this.
Now remember, Anne has been here a long time. The Dementors aren't kind. Have patience and speak to her quietly and respectfully.
Are you Anne?
Who's there? Who speaks to me? Is that death finally come for me?
I'm
No.
a student from Hogwarts. I found the book that you said would exonerate you.
Ah, the book, the book. No one would look. None of the mages found the pages. Methinks the feckless knave meandered to his cave. My fate was surely sealed in Upper Hoggy Field.
Are you saying that the missing pages are in a cave? Near Upper Hogsfield?
Field, ruins house, a vault concealed.
A vault in some ruins near Upper Hogsfield. I suppose it can't hurt to look.
Can't hurt to look, can't hurt to look. Go find the pages from your book. Helen, know you're here. Come in closer, be a dear.
What is it, Anne?
What? Guys?
You're hurt.
Go. The cave. You're safe now. You have what you need. I'll be all right once I get...
But Madam Thistlewood, all right. I'll find it. I'll find Jackdaw's cave.
Alright.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Jeez. Not gonna lie, not what I was expecting to happen there. That was crazy. I hope she's not dead.
This place has seen better days. This must be the place Anne told me about.
Alright.
No one's been here for ages. No, that's not it.
Oh, is it a puzzle?
Accio! No. How did you do this, Jackdaw? Accio! It's no wonder I never found that clue.
What is going on with my mic? There we go. So it's that one first.
No.
Nope.
How did you do this, Jackdaw?
Okay.
Accio! It's no wonder I never found that.
So this one. This one. This one.
Ah, I see how this goes.
This one. This one. That one.
You couldn't outwit me, Jackdaw. Now,
Okay.
what's the clue you left behind?
Revelio.
Oh. Just right there. My dearest Anne, well done. You've solved my puzzle. I knew you were a kindred spirit and the only one with whom I could truly share my adventures. Meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest as soon as you can, and I will show you the map that I mentioned. There is no telling where it will lead us. I found it on pages that Peeves ripped from a secret book, and no one else seems to be able to find. I haven't any idea what lies ahead, but I am glad to know I shall share my future with you. This is only the beginning. Richard. P.S. I am terribly glad you found this, as I would have gone on alone if you did not. And what fun would that be?
A note from Jackdaw. Anne never found it. So how did he die? Was she to blame at all? I should investigate.
What are we investigating?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. I heard you disappeared years ago. You have some explaining to do.
I do? That was my puzzle you solved. What are you doing here?
A retired aura, Helen Thistlewood, told me about a map you stole from Peeves. And then Anne told me about a cave.
You saw Anne? Broke my heart. I had to go on without her. Probably best for her in the end. Dare I ask? How is she?
Not well.
She was imprisoned in Azkaban for your murder. I fear the Dementors have taken an irreversible toll on her.
What? Azkaban? Oh, poor Anne. I had no idea. I thought she'd written me off. I've been traveling the world for years to mend my broken heart. I came back here only recently. On a whim. I must speak to the aura you mentioned and see how I can help Anne.
I'm glad to hear it. Before you go, would I still be able to find the pages with the map Helen mentioned?
I'm almost certain I dropped them in the cave the moment I was beheaded. They're bound to be mouldering away with the rest of me. Tell you what, meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you precisely where to find them.
Sounds like a great idea.
How is it possible to steal from Peeves? A poltergeist?
I didn't steal the pages from his ghostly form. I merely found them in his wake of destruction. He has a penchant for wrecking things. Books, bottles, suits of armor. Whatever's likely to cause the most chaos. Found them on the floor outside the library where he discarded them. Not my luckiest find, all things considered.
Helen mentioned Apollonia Black. Did she set up Anne to take the fall?
Have you never met any members of the Black family? They can be rather vindictive. Once Anne showed an interest in me, Apollonia couldn't let it alone. That her own heart had grown cold simply didn't matter.
If you don't mind me asking, how did you lose your head?
I was having a look about when I suddenly sensed a refreshing breeze. After which I felt, well, lightheaded. That's all I remember. Hence, if you do find yourself in a cave, be prepared. I can't tell you what for specifically, but you seem a perceptive sort. Beware a light breeze.
Thank you. I need to find those pages to help a friend.
I shall see you there.
Alright. So where am I heading now? Forbidden Forest? Those are all side.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Alright. Looks like we're going to the Forbidden Forest, guys. You know, we're breaking a lot of rules, but that's okay. There's one long way to go to get to the edge. There's a lot of enemies in here. Oh,
I tell you this, Hogwarts is lucky they've got protection charms.
let me use Invisio. Or whatever, what's it called?
You can feed a beast, or it can feed you, if you get my meaning. Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
I thought I was meeting him on the edge. Why am I going through?
Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made.
Dude. Sorry guys, that's not why I'm here.
How do you like being
Oh, this is one long way. Okay, so it's good to know those guys aren't bad. Oh, we're close. Let me activate this flame.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Target practice.
Less than 100 meters away, guys. Watch us have to go through all that again.
Here I am, as good as my word.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. It would take the patience of a Hufflepuff to track down these pages.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow me. I shall lead you as far as I can, but I fear I may remain a tad reluctant to revisit the scene of my demise. Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu.
Are you kidding me?
Latin. Or Greek.
That's so bullshit. I don't want to go that way. That's spiders. Spiders can see me.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
Nothing to do now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
Alright. At least it's not the same exact way I started from, you know? Oh, I have to go up. Here's the lake.
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags.
Ooh, another one of them flames. Fast travel points.
There it is. Just as Jackdaw described. Intramuros.
Okay.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Ranrock knew you'd eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding.
Ow.
You up to now?
Expelliarmus! Accio!
An utterly pitiful display. But this is sad. Really, it is. Is that the best you can do?
Expelliarmus!
Oh my god, these guys are strong.
Expelliarmus! Accio!
I will make you pay.
Expelliarmus!
No, that's embarrassing, isn't it?
Accio!
Oh my god. Will they stop?
That was pitiful. You won't get away with that.
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
What? Jesus. 1 second, guys.
I wonder how big this place is.
Oh, it looks pretty big.
These rooms must have something to do with opening this door. Impressive. That must be where all this leads.
Alright.
Someone didn't want casual visitors down here.
Yeah, which probably isn't a good sign for us. And there was just some enemy markers on the map up ahead, so...
I wonder if any of my spells will help me through this. Expelliarmus.
Fire, maybe?
Incendio. Incendio. Accio.
Jesus Christ.
Jackdaw could survive something like that. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Ah, there it is.
Remarkable.
There's a lot of spiders. Looks like we're almost there. Okay, so not all of these things attack. That's good to know, I suppose. It's just gonna be hard to tell which ones attack and which ones don't, but...
It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Backing up.
Ow!
Incendio!
Oh, Jesus. That was a lot.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he be?
Another chest?
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Alright, looks like I go down.
There it is. The bridge, it's almost complete. More spiders. These can't be Richard Jackdaw.
Ow!
Incendio.
Jesus. That is one big ass spider. Alright guys, actually I gotta get ready for work, so I'm gonna call it now, and we'll pick it up later on. Great game. Glad I got to this point. But, yeah, unfortunately I gotta get ready for work. If you enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, comment down below, and as always guys, subscribe. Peace out.